was Las Vegas, 158 miles out, and then arrive at the new crib tonight, this evening. You would expect like Vegas trip, like Vegas, gambling, liquor. I mean, actually, you could with a slot machine.
That's totally
like those should be throw 20 in the nickel.
You want to talk about what just happened in that gas?
Stupid game. I hate blackjack. I hate gambling, and it's a stupid thing. I don't even want to talk about it. I quit. I don't belong in Vegas because it's stupid. It's a stupid sport. Gambling's a stupid sport. Leave that. I mean, like, blur it. Vegas and gambling.
Damn. What happened?
I mean, either you got it or you don't, She ain't got the sauce on the gambling tip.
She ain't got the sauce?
It's not for everybody.
You won in there?
I won a dub on the slot machine, so I'm happy. I got a little touch. I ain't got the whole touch, but I got a little piece of something. Yeah. I'm happy.
The electronic cheat and the house thing I don't care. You got all the ones. You count out all mine. I bust and the dealer gets 21 in blackjack all the time. Lost. I never win. I've been to Vegas like every time I go to Vegas, I never win anything. I never win money. Even if I don't even care about getting a ton of money. You know what? I didn't pump gas. Don't even care about winning a ton of money. I just would like to, even if it's like $1 come up. It's the loss. It's the loss that's the problem. Stupid. Hate losing.
What are you doing?
I didn't pump gas yet.
You never pumped it?
No, I forgot to pump it. I'm frazzled.
About to leave, clearly.
You know how very rarely I use that word.
It represents a lot of films. There's a lot of films in there represented, probably 60 plus currently, but it's all horror, sci-fi, fantasy. We have over 150 in-house currently. Our total collection spans over 4,000 pieces. And it's a combination of cinematic film and TV series. You'll see TV series stuff in there too, like Netflix. There's Netflix series stuff in there too.
And that's the thing, the real.
Yeah.
Or like the one they used in the...
Yeah, that's the makeup from the actor that plays the Pokemon killer. So this whole place was a concept of my wife's because I do a lot of restoration work. Started doing that, and my wife was saying to me that we should open something and share the stuff with the public. So that's how it started.
Thank you a lot though for seeing that stuff. That stuff is really cool.
Of course.
Yeah, the last like 4 hours, that last like 5 hour stretch to like home. That like feels, yeah, it like feels crazy. And like I'm looking at the trees and stuff and just kind of like picturing myself being like, this is the house I'm gonna walk to the store. That's what it's gonna look like. and it's like freedom / this sense of like responsibility. Like, all right, time to, you got it. Now what are you gonna do with it? You got all this. You got your solitude. You got took control of your life, and now the real work begins. Shoot. Scary but exciting.
I think you're gonna do great.
Okay. I hope I do okay. No, I feel good about it. I feel like I said, I'm already winning just by doing this, so it's like there's only good experiences to happen out there regardless, so it's like, let's go. Let's do it. I've taken the control of my life and gotten a power that is unparalleled. That's definitely my favorite part, but like with that comes with so much responsibility. It's almost like nerve-wracking. So it's like my favorite part and the scariest part at the same time. You know that like meme me, inner me, Kermit the Frog, the inner me got me out here finally. You know, it was like one of those where I was like, man, what about the responsibilities I had at home? What about the family members that I'm not sure will be perfectly fine now that I'm 2,000 miles away? And that inner me was like, nah, that, go anyway. It don't matter, just go. And now that we're out here, it's like that inner me is like, all right, I did my part, your move, what next? We actually left on the year anniversary of my aunt's passing. And it's 10 times harder even to leave your family knowing that a year marker has come on such an important person in your family and stuff. And it was a very hard thing to do, to stay focused on things that made me happy and the best thing to do in my life right then. But I by no means underestimated the weight that the date that I left had on both myself and anyone else in my family. Just that date was a hard date, especially for some of my close relatives. That's hard to have me moving 2,000 miles away on the same day that just a year ago somebody else left us in a much more permanent way, deeper than just leaving your family and friends and party time and your comfort zone. There was a lot of heaviness on that first day leaving, and once I got past it, things definitely turned up and I was able to focus on other things, but that does not take away from the weight of the things I had to do and when the timing ended up being what it was, and the weight of that was tough. It was a tough thing to do, and so that was kind of why when we were traveling, I was like, I don't want anyone to misunderstand. This is a huge sacrifice. There's a lot going into this. It's not just sunshines and rainbows. It's not just me going to the West Coast to gallivant across the edge of the country and you know, and just be happy. There's a lot of self-work that goes into this, and there's a lot of self-reflection and a lot more to go through than just good times. And it's easy to talk about it after you're through it, but while I think this vlog is really good because while I'm not past it yet. I'm not past my aunt being gone, and hopefully this helps somebody who... It's a lot easier to watch somebody after they're on the other end talk about it being easier later. So I think if anything, this will give me a little bit more credibility when I say later that it's worth it to push through the heaviness of the situation and come out on the other end. And I think that my aunt wouldn't want anything less. I don't know where I'm going. But yeah, so I was nervous to say the least. I was nervous. There was a lot going on in my head. It wasn't just something that was completely an easy decision or that didn't come with any personal, emotional, and spiritual consequences, because it did. It's just going to be worth it on the other end. That's just the long and short of it.